So Andrew and Tristan Tate have attended their court hearing. Their hands were in shackles. I don't know about the ankles, but they were in court. They were told not to speak unless asked to, and I think they were given no bail. So they are in American jail right now, still waiting on confirmation or rejection of the extradition request from the UK. They're just waiting on the Trump administration to confirm or reject that request. But yeah, there's an update right now of their court hearing. We're gonna get into this. Same guy, Murad Marali. This guy, I don't know if he's a lawyer or whatnot, but he somehow gets a lot of information from inside the courts. He's got a team right now working in Young Philly's court, they're attending his court, and then he gets first-hand notes from there. And this Andrew Tate, obviously, he ain't got a team in there, but he's getting the first-hand information. He's got connects and whatnot. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into what Murad Marali knows, and he's going to give us the update on the court hearing of Andrew and Tristan Tate.
And Tate, the Andrew and Tristan Tate, there we go, hearing in Miami has just taken place. It was only 10 minutes, but it was 10 minutes of packed information. Everything you guys need to know about what happened at this Miami hearing in less than 10 minutes. Hey guys, that's Murad Marali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content. Do subscribe to the channel. Join Murad Nation. Get in here. Daily and consistent 24/7 content. Let's get straight into this. A U.S. federal magistrate in Miami, and both brothers confirmed that they are going to be fighting the UK's extradition requests by tooth and nail. The hearing was procedural. It was not about trials. It was not about guilty pleas or nothing like that. Both brothers appeared in tan jail uniforms and handcuffs. The hearing lasted around 10 minutes, and they answered only routine procedural questions. Their lawyer, Joseph McBride, told reporters after court in a mass press interview where he spoke for 10 to 12 minutes to all the press out there, which I told you they were going to do because they're going to make this into a big bravado. They are big social media manosphere influencers, so this is basically where they are going to shine, where they are being tried against charges. And this is what they are, stating. They are objecting to the extradition. He's stating that the brothers are innocent, and he believes the extradition request is politically motivated. The word politically motivated. Those two words, very interesting. The brothers remain, guys, in federal detention whilst the extradition case continues. That is a big blow. That has not been allowed. A time to themselves to think about all of this, plan with their lawyers. But unfortunately, they're only going to be able to plan with the lawyers from inside a jailhouse. Court did not decide today, guys, whether they will be extradited, but there is going to be another hearing that is going to take place, I believe, on July 27th. Well, that's a fact, not I believe. This is in regards to a bond and whether there'll be a bond given to them. And I simply, guys, don't think so in any way. So this was their first appearance, guys, in the Miami federal court after being arrested on a UK extradition request. It was a brief hearing of only 10 minutes, and they confirmed they will fight it tooth and nail, and they are remaining in federal custody whilst the case continues. The hearing did not deal with allegations of both brothers, and both of them deny all charges and as of right now are presumed innocent. But what is interesting is this. We have a journalist from CNN, Kristen Holmes, who is tweeting, as of now, President Trump is not expected to get involved in the extradition case of Andrew and Tristan Tate. Multiple sources tell CNN. One source said allies of the Tate brothers have been reaching out basically desperately, in my opinion, to people in Trump's orbit in hopes of building a campaign in support of them. Now, this is echoing to me.
Clearing their names domestically and abroad for years. This is just the next logical conclusion in that situation. Keir Starmer just retired or is retiring. I'm sure he's mad that Andrew and Tristan Tate had a lot to do with his fall.
The same sentiments of Diddy. I covered the Diddy trial in full extent. I was there in court covering it as well. And I've also covered, the appeal that took place and the relentless bail admissions that all got denied right in front of his face. There was constant news about a clemency, House officials by TMZ reporting it. And then it was reported again that Trump was, considering it. But time and time again, it was shut down. This does not benefit Trump to pardon the likes of Diddy or somebody like Tristan or somebody like Andrew Tate. It doesn't benefit him to do that. There's no real reason. He's got more busier things to worry about, as far as I'm concerned right now, than pardoning these manosphere influencers, because it's not going to help. So this is a massive blow, because this is very different, guys, to what Andrew and Tristan's brothers have been saying. Those lawyers have been saying that they're in touch with the Trump admin. There's conversations happening and etc. Things are progressing. There's going to be an update soon. CNN reporters are saying, well, that actually isn't true, via multiple sources, that's not happening. So we've got a hearing happening on the July 27th for a bond, which I think is going to be denied as it is. In this particular hearing, which was very quick, they came in with handcuffs, basically to state their names, and they were denied release, and they're going to remain in federal custody now for another week, which I think is a pretty big blow to these two. And their lawyer is currently outside, well, not currently, but he was outside doing a 10-minute full press interview for this entire conversation. So as far as I'm concerned, this is game over. It's game over. Because what do you mean CNN have come out to basically say that there is no conversation? The only saving grace that the Tate brothers would have had right now is that Trump gets involved and blocks this entire extradition, and basically saying that that's not happening. They're going to stay here, lock this all off. But that would have been happened before they were even gotten arrested. Okay, they were gotten arrested. They're now in a Miami hearing. At this point, there would have been some kind of judiciary intervention, let's just say. But the fact that they are maintaining prison, they're not maintaining prison. The fact that they are within prison and they're not allowed to leave for another week is a massive red flag to this conversation of Trump saving of Trump saving them. It's a massive red flag, guys. It's a massive red flag to their game, and they're not going to get involved in the extradition process. They're going to, as soon as they touch down here in the UK, I believe they're going to be finished, because the UK is going to take this shit very, very seriously. I don't even know if this goes to trial. I don't even know. There might even be some limitations on who can report on this trial or not, when and if that happens, because that's how techie this is. That's how many 50 plus charges. As soon as they touch down in the UK, as soon as they're on that plane to the UK, it's game over. It's honestly game over. I didn't expect this hearing to be so quick. What do you mean 10 minutes? 10 minutes. And they're going to basically stay now in court, not in court, in jail basically now for another whole week. What are they going to do for another whole week? Because I'd love to know. What are they going to do, guys, for another whole week? Today was about Tate's rights and objecting to the extradition process because Andrew and Tristan are innocent. He spoke with reporters afterwards, attorney Joseph McBride, and said he would be more limited in what he could publicly discuss now that the formal court proceedings are underway. The process discusses now that the process becomes a punishment until you can clear your name. When asked whether he believed the prosecution was politically motivated, he responded, I think any of these trees or rocks could answer that question. Yes, it was politically motivated. McBride also said the case is expected to return to court for another conference in the coming days, which is going to be next Monday. Why is everything politically motivated? Why is that? Why is there always some kind of political agenda when it comes to the Tate brothers? Why can't they just be now being held accountable for their actions that are going on in the UK or everywhere else? Because they're also facing a situation in Romania. So Romania and what's happening here and the extradition, and what's happening in the UK, everything is politically motivated. They somehow become targets. Somehow it's an agenda. Somehow everybody's coming for them, and they are completely just innocent bystanders. They've done nothing wrong at all, despite the content they produce, how they talk to people, what they teach young boys, the manosphere, the disrespect, and etc. Somehow everything is completely okay. Very confusing to me, guys. Not really sure what the hell all of that is about, but somehow it's always a victim as far as I'm concerned. Let me know your thoughts out when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel. It's just one.
Guys, as you can see, man, sounds like Andrew Tate is officially cooked. Yeah, he said in an interview, I can't remember when, but he mentioned in an interview, he said he's speaking directly to Trump's son, Barron Trump, and he is in talks with the Trump administration. And if anything goes wrong, he believed that Trump administration is going to be on his side because he talks it with their family. He's good with their family and whatnot. He was bigging up Trump. He was bigging up America. He thought it was a safe haven and whatnot. But officially looks like my man is cooked. Yeah. CNN, the news, even though I think CNN, is that the one that Trump hates? They basically come out and said the Trump administration are in no talks with Andrew Tate. Trump's got way bigger things to deal with. Obviously, look at all the wars that are going around the world, all the political things, the economy in America, all sorts. Like, why would he focus on two little guy? You get me? So two people from America that are just influencers, that are just talking rubbish, that are just feeding people BS sometimes here and there. You know what I mean? Obviously, some people do agree with Andrew Tate's point, some people don't, and the people who don't, you get me, they don't really care. Especially the people like the Trump administration, they ain't gonna side with a person that controversial. You know what I mean? So it just looks like they're cooked. It looks like the extradition will get accepted, and apparently the next hearing is on July the 27th, which means they have to sit in jail for another 6 days. 6 days they got left in jail till the next court hearing, and I'm pretty sure they might talk about the extradition there, whether it's going to get accepted or rejected. Guys, leave your comments below. What do you think on the situation? Is Andrew and Tristan Tate cooked? In my opinion, it looks like they're cooked, lads. In my opinion. But it might be a last-minute U-turn. Something might come out. Barron Trump might be backing them. Someone might come out backing them. That's a big political power. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your bell notifications on to stay notified, because I will be updating you every part of this case and Young Philly's case and any other case that comes along. But yeah, make sure to do that. Turn your bell notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please leave your comments below. What do you think in this situation? Do you think these guys will get extradited back to the UK, or do you think a big political leader in power, or Trump, the administration, or Barron Trump is going to come try help them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.